Hey group, welcome to Extract Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Atomic Rooster, Circle the Sun. Atomic Rooster's back, baby. Now, I never listened to Atomic Rooster. To my knowledge, I have never listened to Atomic Rooster except for a live record with Bernie Tomei on guitar. Recorded back in '83. I got it years later. But I'm a big Bernie Tomei fan, so I had to get it. So that's the only Atomic Rooster I ever heard, was that live in '83, live in Germany, I believe, with Bernie Tomei. Atomic Rooster was just something I see in the stores, but never bought. Because you had the old records from the 70s, so that would be my college days. Some of that would be laying around. And then they did records early 80s, my prime, when I first really got into buying all this, early 80s. From 80 to 83, they tried to get back in business. But after 83, done. Yes, they were gone for over 42 years. They're back, but it's not the original band. I'm sorry, I'm becoming a drunk. I promised with myself I wouldn't do that. Why I lead with that? It's good. That's the point. That's why we're here. This is good in and of itself. Regardless of who's in the band, there's only one guy with any pedigree. Everybody else is new. It's good. And they have a pedigree as a progressive rock band. And you know I'm on the record of going, brag. Don't like brag. But I like this. Because it's not Prague. It's like that organ. It's like so much. And the vocals too. And the organ player is the singer. It's like, they ain't psych. I'm not the gatekeeper. I'm not the official gatekeeper of what is psych or anything else. If this was Prague, I wouldn't listen to it. I wouldn't even finish it the first time. It goes on repeat because it's psych. Nasally vocals at times. And that organ. My gosh, that organ. To go backwards again, just for a moment, but it really got me into music. That made me go, I found my thing. Deep Purple, made in Japan. Sure, Richie Blackmore's guitar, I love it. Of course I do. John Lord's organ. Doesn't sound, never mind. John Lord's keyboards, made in Japan, going back and forth between him and Richie Blackmore. John Lord, Richie Blackmore. that hooked me. So you give me a really good keyboard. Hammond made it. Is this a Hammond organ? I don't know my brands. But you give me a really edgy organ sound in the right key, I'm in. And it rocks, I'm in. Adrian, not sure how you pronounce your last name. I'm going to go with Cutray. Could be Cutray. Don't think so. Cutray sounds right. Adrian, keyboard player, singer, the new guy, because the old keyboard player, Vincent Grain, he died in 1989. Translation, before you were born. Okay, some of you may be a little bit old, but you were young in 1989. I was still a young man in 1989 when Vincent Grain died. And then the other two guys were kind of the main guys in the band, kind of, sort of. They died as well years ago. So the only guy with pedigree in this band is Steve Bolton, the guitarist, background vocals. He was only in the band for 2 years. 71 and 72. 71 and 72 is way more than 50 years ago. And that's okay. So I said we weren't going to discuss that. Let's stop. This is Psych. 10 songs, 37 minutes. See, it isn't Prague. It can't be Prague at 10 songs at 37 minutes. Prague likes to stretch out. It doesn't stretch out. 10 songs, 37 minutes. Nah, that's not even averaging 4 minutes apiece. Yeah. And it's just that organ. Guitar's nice. And there's parts where the guitar gets to shine. But basically, it was the case with Vincent Grain, who was Mr. Atomic Rooster back in the day. Vincent Grain was the constant. The only guy. He was a founding member. Him and Carl Palmer. Remember your Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. That Carl Palmer. He was a founding member of Atomic Rooster before he left to join Emerson, Lake, Palmer. So he, of course, Vincent Grain and Palmer was with, needed to write it down, the author, The Crazy World of Fire, don't want, I didn't sing it on key, no, it doesn't count. Arthur Brown, that's it. He has a band coming, He's still around. He's supposed to be in a cool supergroup thing. But Arthur Brown's band, so they were in Arthur Brown's band. They go away. They say, screw this. And Crane and Palmer form Atomic Rooster, and the lineup changes. I read the Wikipedia page. There were changes in the lineup constantly. So it's a cool record, but take it as psych. You take this as a psych record, you may just like this. I think you really will like this if you approach it as a psych record. I do. It's been accused of being art rock. That's the 70s period. In the 80s, Atomic Rooster was a hard rock band. That Pretty Tomei period. You remember Pretty Tomei? The good stuff. This stuff. Killian. And his solo stuff. He replaced Randy Rhoads with Ozzy. The first guy to step in on tour. Didn't record with Ozzy. But it's like, okay, you pay me, I'll give it a shot. That's how good Pretty Tomei was. Can you replace Randy Rhoads now? Before we bury him? I'm in. I'm flying in. Dude was good. And then later, this cup of coffee with Atomic Rooster. So, in shared guitar duties, I think it may have been the last proper Atomic Rooster record. This is why I'm where David Gilmour. Some tracks had David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, right? And some tracks had Pretty Tomei. So, Atomic Rooster always had cred in progressive rock, hard rock. I believe that's where I became familiar with the band. Atomic Rooster probably was the old Kerrang magazines imported to America from England. And everybody was plugging at Atomic Rooster a lot. I'm sure they were, and that's where it got in my head, oh, there's a band named Atomic Rooster. So, but let's focus on the here and now. It's good. All killer, no filler. One slow song called Pillow, but it's edgy. So I don't mind it. Okay. No, that's wrong. I like it. Pillow's cool. It's edgy, very much psych. And the song I kept, First Impression. That you may prefer another song as your favorite. Me, First Impression is my favorite. Okay? So, for what it's worth, you may have a different favorite song. Fly or Die is great. Circle the Sun, the title track. Walk With Me, Rebel Devil. That's pretty cool, actually. Rebel Devil, and unique lyric idea, somewhat. And the last track, Below That Mind. Indeed, why not? Psych. How can you have a song called Below That Mind and that be psych? It's gotta be old psych. So, I skimmed a couple reviews before doing my own here. I don't believe I quipped anything. One person did right and said, "This is good. Never mind the past. This is good." He's right. This is good. The other guy clearly was old fart, like I'm supposed to be, but maybe even older than me. And he's whining that it's not really Atomic Rooster. Not to get into the Eddie Trunk show cliche of explain the business to people. If you got a brand name and no one really minds, why not? Let someone have the brand name, have them sing those old songs, even if none of them were in the band, like certain Blackfoot lineups. Well, Ricky Midlock's busy being Leonard Skinner. Ricky Medlock is running Leonard Skinner. He lets other people run around and be Blackfoot. And of course, Ricky Medlock, if you remember your Southern Rock kids, is Blackfoot. But he's now the musical director for Leonard Skinner. So he wants a few bucks for all of that, those best-selling records he made with Blackfoot. Get some kids, rehearse them, put them on the road. Promote those Blackfoot back catalog. Well, he's busy promoting the Leonard Skinner back catalog. Why not? Come on, the Glenn Miller Band is still around. Glenn Miller has been dead 80 years now, plus. There is still a Glenn Miller Orchestra. He's dead 80 years plus. You can have a Glenn Miller Orchestra. Good. I like Glenn Miller. Forgive me if you have to. Let there be a Glenn Miller Orchestra. Let there be what other band would like to, Foreigner was going to do that for a hot second, didn't they? Just put up a bunch of kids up there. Okay, you're Foreigner. You're no Hugh Graham. You're not Mick Jones or anyone else. But you're Foreigner. Hit the road. Make me some money. And I'll pay you. And I'll share. Hey, what does Grandma care? They're singing those old oldie-modi AOR hits from Foreigner. Fine. I have no truck with it. I am not a purist. Give me good music. Don't suck. Don't care. Play good music. No matter what the brand name is. And of course, you may have noticed I work in a lot of new bands in here. 21st century bands. Because they need to be a new generation. But never mind that lecture. The point. This is fun. I like my psych. I like my, keyboard, Hammond, whatever the brand of organ it is, cutting through my ear racks. I like it. I like this a bunch. Played it all day, repeatedly. because I like it, if not love it. And saved one song to hear later, first impression. And you may choose more than one song as a favorite from this record. If you like your cutting organ and your psych, even if you don't own up the being psych, it is. If you think that's prog, I don't know what to tell you. That's what I got. Let's work on fundamentals. They're an English band. In America, I'm sure Atomic Rooster toured America back in the day. Maybe not since 1983 or whenever. But they're an English band. They do decent business in England and Europe. I think we went over genre enough. It's like it's only prog by reputation. You know, Kyle Palmer, for Pete's sake. And I never heard those early 70s stuff. Never did. So, just, this is all I know. I can't really tell you right now. I remember, I can't find my Live in Germany CD. I know it's here somewhere. It's probably hiding for some reason somewhere where it's not supposed to be. I own stuff. Stuff gets placed where I don't think it should belong. Production mix is really good. Cuts through the ear racks. Psych. Like psych should. Cuts through the ear racks. No ballads. 2, you can discuss if Pillow qualifies. I don't think it does. Of course, this is on YouTube, and I don't remember hearing anything I would be offended by. Just a nice platitude record. It's fine. You know, the lyrics are fine. Good work by Adrian. And the tradition of Art and Barfly. I forgot to mention, I love Art and Barfly. Yeah, give me Don Engle, the late great Don Engle. He didn't die that long ago, but he quit playing music a long time ago. The original singing organ player. Ooh, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. That's some early psych. Or whatever else is supposed to be. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to Action Rack Corner, ring the notification bell, and go listen to Atomic Rooster, Circle the Sun. Come back. Is that psych? Yeah. Yes. Come back and agree. Come back and disagree. Just be polite. If it lays in action rock, garage rock, punk, psychobilly, rockabilly, psych. Ooh, stoner. It's not stoner. It's psych. This is psych. You're trying to do drugs to this organ? No, no, no. Bad buzz. Bad buzz. No. It's psych. But it's edgy. That organ's edgy. It's great stuff. And classic legacy bands, which is why I felt too welcome to go into history of Atomic Rooster. I tried not, the old man academic in me, historian, it went on too long. Have fun with your music. This is fun. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.